to White Mouse today. We have Kevin Carpenter from Margarita Grill, Holiday Artisan Show. You have a lot going on. You're also a teacher, which I just found out.
That's right.
Awesome, up in Berlin.
Up in Berlin, New Hampshire. Yep,
Nice.
I teach high school biology up there. So.
Oh my goodness.
And then when I'm not doing that,
multi-talented.
I love working down at the Margarita Grill.
Now tell me about Margarita Grill, because they've been around for a very long time.
Yep.
But recently they've come to the forefront here in the Valley, doing a lot of green practices,
Yep.
a lot of farm to table, and really have turned it all around, kind of.
Yeah, well, SOL is what we call it. It's S-O-H-L. It stands for Sustainable, Organic, Handcrafted, and Local. And really that's one of the big premises we've got. We want to keep things as local as possible. So it includes things like using local beers. We have all New Hampshire beers most of the time on tap. Our food, we buy from local farmers as much as possible. So we have food coming in from Pork Hill Farms, New Hampshire. We have food coming in from Sherman Farms right here in Conway, New Hampshire.
Great.
We're contracting with anyone local that we can and looking for new connections anytime we can make them. So it's been a really successful thing.
Isn't it amazing? Because you think kind of focusing on local, I don't know, it seemed to really just burst forth with you guys. And
yeah, it has with us. We've really taken that step. But you know, the rest of the Valley Originals are doing a fantastic job with it as well. Corrine's pushed it. Corrine Rober, the owner, has pushed it with the Valley Originals, and everyone around the Valley seems to really be stepping up. I know Delaney's is incorporating it into their menu.
It really is more of a partnership between everybody than it is competition, because everyone has their little niche that they do. And it's nice to see that versus like trying to keep others down, you know?
You know, I think we all recognize that, you know, when people come to visit the Valley, they're not going to eat at your restaurant every night. So if we can steer them to one of these other local businesses, you know, it really makes a difference. And, you know, when we support each other, it makes a huge difference. I know for us, we partner up with Moat Mountain quite a bit. We'll do some tap takeovers and things like that. And, you know, it's great cross-promotional stuff. You know, their beers are being featured. We're talking about them. We're talking about what they're doing. And, you know, and it pays off, because when people go and visit and they say, oh, what's another place I could go? Maybe tomorrow night, they'll say, oh, Margarita Grill, or they'll say one of the other Valley Originals. And it helps to keep that money and that business right here in the Valley.
Now let's talk about the ambiance of the Margarita Grill. A lot of people love it for après and doing stuff like that on the weekends. You guys, but describe the fare.
The fare, well, the fare is, some people call it Mexican. It's more of a Southwestern, but there's really a whole bunch of different unique stuff on there. You know, it ranges from different types of things like some pork dumplings and turkey tips, to your more traditional Southwestern. Yep, turkey tips, marinated turkey tips. They're a huge hit. They're a healthy alternative. But we have, you know, your typical Southwestern fare. We have fajitas, we have burritos, chimichangas as well. But again, the key with it is, you know, pretty much everything that we do, we try and make fresh. We try and use sustainable stuff. Our chicken fingers, we make homemade now. We're using free-range chickens that are antibiotic and hormone-free, and we bread them right there.
Because you never know what you're getting.
Right, you don't with a lot of stuff. So I mean, and if you don't know, just ask us if we made it, and we'll tell you.
Awesome. And what's your pick on the menu?
My pick on the menu, I'm a huge fan of our steak burrito. It's fantastic, but you can't go wrong with one of our salads. They're huge in size, and you can top it off with some blackened chicken, blackened shrimp, or grilled shrimp. We have Faroe Island salmon, which is a sustainable form of salmon. It's farm raised, but they have the absolute best farm raised practices in the world. They're the model around the world, and we use that salmon exclusively, and it's been well received by people. It's delicious. So any of those things you can top right on your salad, and like I said, they're a huge salad. Sometimes they're 2 meals.
Oh, wonderful. So when they come in, though, they're going to see you wearing a multitude of hats in there. You could be bartending one night, or you could be the host. Like you're hosting tonight,
yeah, I'm hosting tonight, you know, or most of the time I spend my time in the kitchen, either prepping, helping make some specials, or I'm on the line helping put your food together. So really, I do a lot of things there, and a lot of people wear a lot of hats there. You know, we like the business. It's a family business. We like the business. You know, it's been around now, God, 30 years since John and Dottie Rober originally bought it, and now it's been passed on to their daughter Corrine and her husband Steve Blageron. And they've really continued that family feeling and that family atmosphere, and it's a great place. It's a great place to work. It's a great place to come and visit, and it really comes through when you visit there that you see that people, hey, this is someone who really likes their job. It's a great place. It's not someone who's just...
staff is happy. It's
not. Exactly. It's not just some grumpy staff who's obligatorily bringing you your dinner. So it's really nice. It's refreshing.
Well, good. And now let's talk about location and your hours, when people can actually get in there.
Okay. Well, we're located right on 302. and we're just past the lights, past Dairy Queen.
Right, so you're heading to Attitash.
If you're heading towards Attitash,
yep,
we're on the right-hand side. It's about a half mile from the lights.
All right.
We're open 7 days a week. We open at 4 o'clock on Monday through Friday, and we open for lunch at 12 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday, and then it's 9 o'clock Sunday through Wednesday that we close.
Did I stump you?
Yeah, you stumped me a little bit there. And then 10 o'clock on Thursday, Friday, Saturday we close.
And they can always find out more information too at Margarita Grill NH if you missed any of those hours. But that's a lot of meals.
Yeah, it's a lot of meals. It's a lot of meals, and this time of year we slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But once the holiday season, the ski season kicks off, we're going to be right back in full gear.
Well, you say you slow down, but you guys have partnered with local artisans to do a Holiday Artisan Show. So I don't know about the slowing down that you're talking about. Maybe for you, but for the rest of us, you guys are still ramping up.
We're still keeping to our soul initiative and our soul drive, and that's really, it's the mission that drives us. So what we have coming up now is Holiday Artisan Fair. This is going to be the 3rd annual one, and it's featuring local artisans. We use it as a benefit as well. We encourage our artisans to donate 10% of their take for the night, and we'll match that with 10% donation for whatever we take in terms of food and sales for the night. So last year we donated, I think the check for everything was about $1,200 that we were able to donate to Angels and Elves, which again is another local thing that stays right here in the Valley, helping families in the Valley. So, you're helping local artists, you're helping a local restaurant, and you're helping local families in the Valley. So again, it's right at the heart of our soul.
Perfect. It's a perfect fit. December 4th from 5 to 9. And does it get quite festive? I imagine, because you have the food,
it's quite, we've got the food going
there.
out. We've got the bar. A lot of times people are just, they're grabbing a drink and going through and doing some Christmas shopping. It's a great time to get an early start on your Christmas shopping. And it's going to be featuring a ton of local artisans.
Who are a couple? Can you give us a sample?
Yeah, I can give you a sample. We've got Sap House Meadery coming.
Oh,
Rick and Casey Tilliston, Kathy McGracy.
Now, do you say Tilliston?
Tilliston,
what do they do?
Tilliston's fine photography is what Rick does, and then
you can grab
Kathy.
That if you want.
Let me grab my cheat sheet here.
We don't mind a cheat sheet around here. Believe me, I got a stack of them.
Does hand-sewn stuffed animals. Then we have Cole Scott Moffat, who is another photographer. He does fine photography and etching. Dottie Rober, the original owner, is going to be doing some handcrafted goods. She makes bags and different types of things.
Stylish, I'm sure.
Yep. Like I said, the Sap House Meadery, Jess Mixer, Wanda Allen, Reprieve, and they do some fine bags, jewelry, and some vintage stuff. Kimberly Betancourt, she does fine jewelry. Skinny Towel Company is going to be there.
What's Skinny Towel? Do you know?
Well, they're just a local, unique company. They make like local towels and stuff.
Oh, really?
And, it's I've been told, I don't know them particularly, but
very soft.
but I've heard they make this is a really neat company.
Oh, cool.
Corrine Dooley and so there's going to be a wide there's going to be a wide range of different things, from jewelry to handcrafted made things to just
so you can go get a meal. You can go get your Christmas shopping done. It's local. It's sustainable. 5 to 9. It's right at the restaurant Margarita Grill in Glen, just past Glen, the village of Glen, on the right, heading towards Attitash. So, did we cover everything?
I think we covered everything about, and if you can't make it to this one, our partners at the Valley Originals Delaney's is actually going to be doing one the following week on Wednesday. So that'll be, I believe, December 11th. So if you can't make it to Margarita Grill, please support your local artisans by going to Delaney's and supporting their artisan fair, or better yet, go to both.
That's right.
It's
get a great
excuse
meal
to
at
get
both
out.
places and
Exactly.
do all the shopping that you need to do. Well, Kevin, it was a pleasure meeting you, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And folks, again, more information at margaritagrillnh.com. We'll be back with more here on White Mountains Today.